$22,000 in debt. 2 ways to make it disappear. Only one of them is free. You are 24 years old. You make $53,800 before taxes. You have $22,000 in federal student loans at 4.5%. It is a Sunday evening. You are standing at a grocery self-checkout, scanning a bag of rice, and your phone buzzes with your monthly loan statement. $21,342 remaining. Minimum payment, $227. This is where it splits. Not because one version of you is smarter. Not because one version read a better book, or had a better upbringing, or stumbled onto a secret. It splits because of one Tuesday afternoon, 3 weeks from now, when you sit down at a credit union desk and either set up an automatic transfer, or don't. Both choices make sense. Both choices feel like the right answer. That is the problem. Section card, the split. Path A, age 24. You walk into a credit union on a Tuesday lunch break. A woman named Priya pulls up your account. You tell her you want to set up an automatic transfer. $187 a month, moved from checking to a brokerage account on the first of every month. You keep paying the $227 minimum on your loans. You do not pay extra. You do not attack the debt. You let it sit at 4.5%, and you put the difference somewhere else. The math is simple. You are betting that the market over a decade returns more than 4.5. That is not a guarantee. It is a spread, and you are 24, which means the spread has time. You leave the credit union. You do not feel heroic. You feel like you still owe $21,342. Path B, age 24. You open a loan payoff calculator on your apartment kitchen counter. Tuesday night. Laptop warm against the laminate. You type in the numbers. If you pay $800 a month instead of $227, you will be debt-free by 28. For years. Gone. The weight off your shoulders. The $0 balance. The screenshot you will send to your mother. You start the next month. $800. It hurts, but it feels like progress. Every payment is a victory. Every statement is a countdown. Nobody tells you what happens after the countdown ends. Path A, age 25 to 26. Marcus, the guy in the cubicle next to yours, mentions during onboarding that the company matches 3% on the 401k. You sign up. You barely notice. The $187 keeps leaving your checking account on the first. Your loans keep collecting their $227. You renew your lease with Phil, the landlord, same apartment, same rent. Your brokerage account crosses $5,000, then $9,400. You are not watching it. You are buying rice and dish soap on Sundays and driving a car with 114,000 miles on it. Path B, age 25 to 26. You are 2 years into the $800 payments. The balance is $13,100, then $8,600. You can see the end. But the $800 means you cannot do other things. You cannot move to the apartment with in-unit laundry. You cannot replace the car that shakes above 60. You tell yourself, 2 more years. You are right about the timeline. You are wrong about what happens to the money after. Section card, the celebration. Path B, age 28. The balance hits 0. You are standing at the credit union counter, and the teller prints a payoff confirmation. $0 remaining. You take a photo. You feel lighter. Here is what nobody tells you about that feeling. It has an expiration date. Within 3 months, the $800 that used to go to loans does not go anywhere specific. It goes to a better apartment, $340 more a month. A gym membership, $54. A meal kit subscription, $72 a week. A car payment on something reliable, $389 a month. None of these are reckless. All of them are reasonable. All of them are what a debt-free adult with a $62,000 salary is supposed to have. By month 6, the $800 is accounted for. Not saved. Not invested. Absorbed. Path A, age 28. You still owe $9,100 on your loans. You are still paying $227 a month. You are still in the same apartment. You are still driving the same car. Your brokerage account is at $22,400. Nobody congratulates you for this. There is no screenshot to send. There is no celebration at a counter. There is just a number on a screen that you check once a quarter, on a Sunday, between laundry loads at the folding table, phone propped against a detergent bottle. The transfer keeps running. You do not touch it. Path A, age 29. Open enrollment. You are sitting at your office desk, clicking through the HR benefits portal. Marcus leans over and says he bumped his contribution to 6%. You do the same. It takes 40 seconds. The brokerage, separate from the 401k, crosses $31,000. Your loans are at $6,200. You will pay them off by 30 at the normal schedule. No urgency. No countdown. No feeling. Path B, age 29 to 30. You make $68,000 now. You have no debt. You should be saving. You know this. But the apartment costs $1,740. The car is $389. Insurance, $168. The gym, the meal kits, the streaming, the parking pass, $285 a month downtown. You check your savings account on a Saturday morning. $2,800. You have been debt-free for 18 months. You have saved less than 1 month's rent. The math does not care that you did everything right. The math only counts what moved. Section card, the disappearance. Path B, age 31 to 33. You get a raise. $74,000. Then $79,000. Your savings account moves to $3,100. Then back to $2,600 after a vet bill. Then $3,400 after a tax refund. Then $2,900 after new tires. You are not failing. You are not spending recklessly. You are living a normal life at a normal income with normal expenses. But there is no system underneath. No automatic transfer. No account you do not touch. The money comes in and the money goes out, and the difference is whatever is left over, which is almost nothing because left over is not a system. Left over is a hope. You move apartments again. The new one is smaller, a correction, you tell yourself. But the furniture from the bigger place does not fit. You rent a storage unit. $89 a month. Temporary. 14 months later, it is still open. Path A, age 31 to 33. Your loans paid off at 30. You did not celebrate. You barely noticed. The $227 that used to go to FedLoan now goes to the same brokerage. The automatic transfer is $414 a month now. The brokerage crosses $67,000, then $81,000. You are still in the same apartment. Phil raised the rent by $40 last year. You did not move. You do not feel wealthy. You do not feel disciplined. You feel like a person buying dish soap on a Sunday who happens to have a number growing in the background. Section card, the Sunday. Path A, age 35. Sunday evening. Grocery self-checkout. Fluorescent light. Conveyor belt. A bag of rice. Dish soap. Your phone buzzes. Not the loan statement. That ended 5 years ago. The brokerage app. Monthly summary. Balance. $127,341. You do not stop scanning. You do not take a screenshot. You put the phone back in your pocket and you bag the rice and you walk to your car, the same car, 161,000 miles now, and you drive home to the same apartment. The milestone happened while you were not watching. That is how it was supposed to work. Path B, age 35. Saturday morning. You are at the storage unit. Orange hallway. Concrete floor. You are looking for a blender you think is in the back corner, behind the exercise bike you used 4 times. Your phone is in your hand. Banking app open. $3,400. You have been paying $89 a month for 14 months to store things you could sell for $900. You do the math standing there. $1,246 spent. On storage. On objects. You are not broke. You are not in crisis. You make $82,000 a year. You have no debt. You have done nothing wrong. But the number is $3,400. And somewhere, you do not know where, you do not know who, someone who started at the same grocery self-checkout, with the same $22,000, with the same Sunday evening, has a number that is not $3,400. The gap is not $127,000. The gap is the system that created it. One automatic transfer. One account you do not touch. One decision made on a Tuesday lunch break at 24 that ran for 11 years without being heroic or disciplined or even particularly smart. Both paths eliminated the debt. One path paid for the elimination with time. The other paid with money. They are not the same currency. The math is not about debt. The math is about what runs in the background while you are buying rice. The Sunday after the decision still came. It always does. For both of them. This story is a fictional educational simulation. It is not financial advice. Characters and situations are simulated for storytelling purposes. The math assumes historical market averages and a specific low interest rate. High interest debt, credit cards, predatory loans, changes the calculation entirely. Your situation may differ.